Hello everyone, welcome to the Black Dog bike build. I think I should be doing episode 5 because 4 I'm actually I'm in the midst of waiting for my seat to come back. A lady's running some red stitching through that for me, so I'm currently waiting for that to come back. So that could be a week or two. So that was meant to be episode 4. So I don't know if these things are going to come out in the right order. So I probably should stop saying what episode I'm up to, because I might end up completing one thing before the other and it will be up the shit. So this should be episode 5. I just done what I wasn't meant to do, and that's say which episode we're meant to be doing. So anyway, this part, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna powder coat the wheel, okay? So this one here, it's got a bit of a rough finish on it. We're gonna powder coat this, okay, black. That is going on the back of the bike. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. Instead of me taking this wheel off to get that tyre with the red line that I really like because it matches that, I'm going to have to do something a little bit, I'm going to have to do something that I didn't want to do, but I've got a really good tyre, or a fairly good tyre, on this wheel. So pretty much I'm going to take this tyre off, put it on this wheel after it's powder coated. Then I've got pretty much a black wheel with a newish tyre, because I was going to put this red line one back on it, but there's really not much life left in it, and I'd just be pulling it off again in a few months. I might be able to put some red in the writing on the new tyre. So I'll probably put some red in the writing, and that'll sort of give us a little bit of a, you know, it's not going to be the red line, but it's might be better than nothing, or it might look shit and I've got to get rid of it. Okay, so anyway, aside from all that, the plan. Step 1, remove the tyre off this wheel. I reckon I'll just send it into the tyre shop, the bike shop, get them to pop it off. I'm not going to fuck around with it, because I'm going to need them to take it off this one and put that tyre on that wheel once it's back from powder coating, because I don't trust myself enough to not chip the powder coating or destroy the wheel with the tyre irons that I'm using. If I was on the side of the road, I'd do it, but in this case I don't want to spend a couple $100 on the powder coating, then get it back, slip off and destroy it straight away. So I'm going to give it to the guys with a proper tyre changing machine, and they can do it. The good thing about this is I'm lucky. I've got this wheel and that tyre, that's there. I can still ride the bike if I want to. I don't have to, you know, if I get this other wheel back and I really don't like the look of it, well, I don't have to use it. That's the long and the short of it. I think we're going to put it on. That's just the way it's going to go. I think it'll look tough with a black tyre, black wheel. It'll give the bike, I think, a little bit more of a lowered look, bit of a chunkier look. Anyway, let's do that for whatever episode we're up to. All right, I just got the wheel back from the powder coaters, zip powder coating, and I'm just checking it out. and I'm going to take it over to Hobart Power Sports. They've been good enough to do it on a Saturday for me, change over the tyre off this wheel and put it on the new black powder coated rim. Check it out. I'm not going to take it all the way out of this packaging because I don't want it to get damaged on the way over there. But yeah, it looks exactly how I want it to look. I reckon she's going to look sick on the bike. Alright, let's get it over there and let's get this new tyre on. Then we can hopefully get it on the bike today maybe. Right, got the wheel back now with the tyre on it. Let's have a look. That's it. Oh, it is looking smicko. They done a really good job. I was really worried someone was going to chip it or something, putting the tyre on, but yeah, no, they looked after it real well. You know, so everyone should. That's what you expect. But I have actually had some wheels chipped when I've been getting some tyres put on them, so I'm always a bit paranoid about it. Anyway, that's it. I'm thinking of just starting off with, I'm going to go around here. I've got these sorry. I'm going to start off with going around this Harley stuff. I've got these tyre marker texter thingamajiggers. Because I'm not running the tyre with the red band around it, I'm gonna, you know, try these out, and just to put a little bit of a red in the big letters here, just to break all that black up, and to sort of blend it in with that tank stripe. So I wish I could have got a red wall for it, but I mean, look, I've got a tyre here that's like brand new. What's the point, I mean, in going just buying another brand new tyre when I've got one here? So I'll try and make this work, and we'll see what happens. Can't see this really working that great, but it's meant to. It's got to be redder than that, surely. Well, if that's it, I'm not going to fucking waste my time. Maybe it dries redder? I don't know. Oh, that one. Ah, there we go. Fuck, I'm going to have to be careful with this. That's more like it. I just remembered I'm probably not going to get this on. I'll have to wait for that to set. Fuck. I thought I'd been ripped off there. Ooh, it's easy to get a leak. I really haven't got the steady hands for this. Alright, that's the red tyre paint lettering done. Yeah, don't know if I'd do that again. That's pretty finicky. I reckon you'd be best off buying it in a tub and using different coloured paintbrushes. The textures, they'd be alright for big letters, but yeah, this size, nah, that was real finicky. Anyway, it's on there now. Let's get this this tyre on. Okay, so before we do anything, I've got to chuck the new bearings in here. I bought a new set, and there's a centre spacer that goes in here. You probably can't see it, it's just got to come out of this other wheel. So I kind of got to knock that out through there, get one of the bearings out of that wheel, and yeah, chuck that in. Then we're ready to go. I've always found it's about using the right tool for the job. You know, this is some real professional stuff we've got going on here. Looks like we ran into a bit of a problem already. These are the bearings I've ordered, and as you can see, they are a heap thinner, and they're meant to be for a 2007 softail. So I reckon, I'm glad I looked after these bearings and didn't just, you know, bash the shit out of them and break the shells and all that sort of shit trying to get them out. So looks like we'll be reusing these. If not, the spacers are going to be right up the shit. And come to think of it, when me and Lee originally changed the wheel over, I think we had an issue real similar, and that's why we ended up reusing the other wheel bearings that are in that wheel that's on the bike now. So, all right, well, I guess that's all you can do. So I'm unsure now which ones we need. So I'll get these, I'll just bump this other one out. I'm best off now taking off the wheel and checking it out and doing a bit of measuring. All right. Look, I'm not going to go too in depth about removing the tyre. There's a whole video on that where I done it on a 2014 softail standard. So if you want to know, that's got the whole full ins and outs. This is just going to be quick swap in, swap out. I'm not going to bore you with all that shit. Alright, just having a look at these. It does look like it's the deeper bearing. It's in this wheel. Not really sure what's going on there. I do know that we had some issues with bearings when me and Lee were changing them around. So, being different offsets. So, I guess all we can do is chuck the wider set in and give that a go. That seems to be what it's running. Never really thought about it before, but that's going to look shit going back on there. I reckon I'm going to black all the internal of this out. Just do a quick job, but yeah, that's going to look like shit. Burn like that, it's got to be black. I'm going to chuck that outside, let that dry a bit. That's a bit of a quick rush job, but you know, I want to try and get it back together today. While I'm waiting for that to dry, we are going to chuck them plastic fake spoke things on the front wheel, because that's going to take a little while. So might as well, yeah, try and get that done while I'm waiting for this to dry. This was a bit unexpected, but I couldn't put it back on. Being that cast silver, it would look shit. Okay, fake black spokes. Let's get these done while we're waiting for that pulley to set. Won't make her do a whole nother thing on these. Let's just get it out of the way. Let's black the wheels out. Right, let's go. Now, this is them, fake black spokes. They are pretty much like a straw, but a lot thicker, with a slit down. So they're going to be a pain in the ass to put on our actual spokes. But what we do is, we go over to our spokes, we line them up, okay, we go down to roughly here, that little nib there, and cut them off. Then, once we've got our measurement for our first one, we cut a whole bunch of them the same and start whacking them on. It's that easy. Okay, so I've just tried this one. I'm just going to get another one, and I'm going to go back to the others and cut them all the same. That's another one. That other one didn't feel quite right, so that goes to the base of where it sort of starts to kick out a bit. I tried it up here, but it opens up too wide. They'll probably end up just coming off, so I'll just go to there. That seems to be the safest spot. Now, we've just one on there. It doesn't look much. I'm hoping once I get the whole wheel done, because it's going to take some fucking time, that it actually looks alright after I'm finished. But all you can do is try. I reckon it'll look better than just the chrome. Now we've got a black wheel. I would love to get a black spoke for the front wheel. If I'm keeping my eyes out for one. If I do find one, I'm going to buy it. But at the moment, just too expensive. So try this. It's only about, you know, what, $15 or something. All right, let's go. I'm getting a little bit more quicker at it. It's still fucking hard on the old fingers, but we're getting there. Hopefully that looks all right. I found pushing them through and coming on from the back of the spoke, because they always hit on this one. Seems to be the easiest. Except for this one, of course. There we go. And then sliding them down towards the hub, and I'll close up. Holy shit, that was, I didn't time it, but that was a good hour of my life gone on putting them fake plastic things on. Anyway, it's actually come up all right. Check it out. I reckon it'll look, you know, a bit better outside, but look, they're on there, they're all blacked out. It gives the what's that word? It gives the illusion that it's actually a black spoke wheel from, you know, a couple of feet away. You have to be up pretty close to it, having a, you know, checking it out pretty well. But anyway, we're just experimenting. We're seeing it go, see if I like the look. I kind of knew I was going to like the look, but yeah, again, $20 for some fake spokes, right? Or $400 for a black spoke. You know, You get what you pay for, but I mean, for 20 bucks, you know, look, can't complain about that. All right, we'll go check on how this pulley is drying. Use the it's looking all right. I've used the wrinkle black again that we used on the engine, just masked up the chrome bit, and look, that should be all right. I reckon it's going to be a little bit soft still. This stuff takes ages to dry, but there might be enough just to be able to whack it back on. We'll give it a go anyway. Yeah, check that out. Compared to before, that's 100% better. All right. Right, got the back wheel on. I'll give you a little sneak peek. I'm not going to give you too much. I'm going to get it off the stand, and let's have a look at it. All right, blacked out wheel, blacked out rear wheels on there, and black spoked front wheel is well, we didn't pull it off, but you know what I mean. So let's start the front. Let's go. One 100% better. Right, I'm happy with it. It came out exactly how I thought it would. I was a bit worried about going chrome or black, but you know, you just can't go wrong with it. I mean, this bike's got, look at the bike, it's got fingerprints all over it from all the work that's been going on. It's too dark outside now. I've been working on this since this morning, getting all this stuff done. Oh, there's the black sprocket, you probably can't see it, but it's too dark to actually take it outside in the light. So look, I'm gonna now start on the last bit to the bike. It may not be the last bit, but the last bit that I was expecting to do to complete this bike, and that's the seat. So that'll probably that'll come out in the next week. I'm just going to get everything all set up, and yeah, we'll get this seat done, and that is going to finish it off. And I've just got the seat back, so the seat looks awesome. So I hope it looks just as good. I've obviously took covering off. I've got the covering back. I've got to recover the foam, and yeah, we're away. It should top off. That'll only be a quick one, and it'll be the last one. All right, that's it.